Hey everyone, this is Kevin, your Bay Area real estate guide. And I'm going to start a series where I break down schools and neighborhoods that I hear families ask me about every day. That way I can help you make the most informed decisions. And today we're going to start with Homestead High. Most people know this school for its strong academics. But did you also know that it also helped spark the Apple Revolution? In today's Logo Guides for Parents, let's take a closer look at this school. And we're not going to look at just the numbers. We're going to look at the history, the programs, and the community that makes it one of the Bay Area's most unique and top schools. So this school, Homestead High, is located on Homestead Road, right where Cupertino meets Sunnyvale. It's part of the Fremont Union High School District, and it serves students from Cupertino, Sunnyvale, Los Altos, and a portion of Santa Clara. It's established in 1962, and its current enrollment is about 2,260 students. That is crazy to me because back where I'm from in Myanmar, our average grade had maybe 60, 70 people per grade. So for the whole high school, we had maybe 280 students. This is 10 times more than this. The student-teacher ratio is 23-1, which is pretty good. And the colors of the school are green and white, and the mascot is Mustangs. It's really a suburban campus with a long history and a reputation for excellence, and I'll show you why. What makes Homestead special is its place in the Silicon Valley's history. In the late 1960s, electronic teachers John McCollum built a hands-on lab where students could design and build real equipment. One of those students was Steve Wozniak. Heard of that name before? And along with fellow alum Steve Jobs and the classmate Bill Fernandez, they will go on to create Apple. LinkedIn co-founder Eric Lai also graduated here, making Homestead part of the DNA of the tech revolution. Academically, Homestead offers 8 honors courses and 17 advanced placement classes across STEM, humanities, and the arts. Beyond the classroom, students have access to nationally recognized programs. The Future Business Leaders of America chapter has won multiple national championships, and I'm going to attach see a video that was taken in a couple of years back, where these two presidents of this chapter were interviewed by NBC.
Well, the name seems to say it all, Future Business Leaders of America. But what does it really mean to be a business leader? And how does an organization really prepare someone to be one? Joining me right now to give us some insight into those questions is a past member as well as a present member of the FBLA. Cedric Nixon is a recent graduate of Homestead High School in Cupertino who was the president of the Future Business Leaders of America while there. He will attend UC Berkeley in the fall. And also here is Naomi Jung, a senior at Homestead High, who was vice president for team competitions as a junior and is the incoming president this school year. Thank you both for being here.
And I did a little bit of stalking. These kids both went to Berkeley. Well, they're not kids. They're actually older than me now. They went to Berkeley, and I believe they're both top software engineers in their respective companies. Another program is the Robotics team, and it's supported by Steve Wozniak, and they really compete at high levels. In the school's newspaper, the Epitaph has earned national journalism awards. On niche.com, Homestead holds an A+ overall grade with over 500 reviews. Families often highlight the rigorous academics, diversity, and wide range of activities. Some reviews also note that the academic environment can feel highly competitive, and the STEM programs sometimes get more attention than the arts. This is pretty standard with top Bay Area schools. Being that we're in a Silicon Valley, we have a huge tech background, STEM background in our DNA, right? For many families, though, that rigor is exactly what they're looking for. But for some other parents, I can see how it's something to weigh in before considering the best fit for their children. And Homestead arts programs are also nationally known. Being in the STEM environments, they still have programs towards the arts. The mighty Mustang Marching Band has performed at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and will also return for 2025 Rose Parade as well. Assembles have played Assembles have played at Carnegie Hall and the Sydney Opera House. And in athletics, Homestead competes in the Santa Clara Valley Athletic League with modern facilities like the Chuck Camuso baseball field and the state-of-the-art football stadium. And Homestead reflects the diversity of Silicon Valley, with a lot of kids from different backgrounds. And this multicultural environment gives students exposure to many perspectives, really preparing them for college and for the life in a global community, really like America. For families, schools like Homestead can also impact real estate. Homes with this boundary often sell at a premium, and even buyers without kids recognize the long term value of being in a top ranked district. We have two listings from our brokerage in this school district, and I'd be happy to link them below. So, is Homestead High School a good school? The rankings, the history, and programs all point to yes. Like any school, it has strengths and considerations, and really finding the right fit depends on your family. If you'd like to explore homes in this boundary, including our listings, check the link in the description. I'm Kevin, your Bay Area real estate guide. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more local guides.